Well, hello you guys and welcome back to the channel. It is Celisa and today we're going to be starting a new challenge for the month of May. Not only will we be doing a budget for the month of May, but also for my first nursing paycheck. And I'm going to be doing something fun for the whole month of May. I hope that you guys enjoy. Also, don't forget we'll be doing our group play today and tons of savings challenges, sinking funds, cash envelopes. There's lots of things to be done and I hope that you enjoy the video. So let's get right into it. All right, you guys, we're going to get off into this video very soon. But first, I wanted to mention that if you're here for the group play, I will put timestamps down below here on the screen so you can skip directly to group pay if that's all that you are interested in, okay? But I hope you're here for this video because I'm bringing a new and exciting challenge for myself, and mine might look different than yours, but trust me, we can all stand a good cash challenge. So let me explain to you what I'll be doing. Today is the kickoff of something a little different, a little crazy, and hopefully a lot of fun. Normally, I budget my full budget at the beginning of the month, which is around somewhere between $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 a month, and I spread it out across bills, sinking funds, cash envelopes, savings challenges, so many other things, okay? But a little bit goes a long way in several different categories for me. But for the month of May, I've challenged myself to budget with only $1,000 per paycheck. And even though that might seem like that's a lot for some, I get it. We're all on different financial journeys. I would encourage you, if you also want to do this for the month of May, just continue to listen and think about how you can implement this with your budget amounts, okay? Because it doesn't have to be $1,000 a paycheck in order to make this work. The goal is going to be to see if I can truly save and grow my emergency fund by just pretending with myself that I only have $1,000 to work with every pay period. And also in today's climate, it's kind of helping me to see how much do I really need in order to make it month to month? You know what I mean? And not my frivolous budget that I have, putting money over here, putting money over there, into this sinking fund, savings challenge, this and that. But how much would I need if I really got down to a bare bones budget? And this one is not quite bare bones, but I'll explain more about that in a minute. The rules are pretty simple. This is how it's going to go. I receive 5 to 6 paychecks every single month. So from every single one of those checks, I only want to budget with $1,000. So that'll be a total of $6,000 that I'd be budgeting with for this month versus the 11 to 15 that I typically do. I still want to do some cash stuffings. So I'm going to still put money towards some sinking funds. I'm going to contribute to savings challenges. I'm still going to put money to the college binder. All the things that I regularly have been doing, it might be just in smaller amounts, and that's okay. It's all going to be within the $1,000 limit. Everything else, it stays untouched and goes directly towards my emergency fund, but I'm going to bring it here for a count up at the end of the month so you can see exactly how much I was able to save by just pretend budgeting with $1,000 a paycheck. Okay, so why does all this matter? Well, I got the idea when I watched Asia Dang's video, and I'll leave her video linked down in the description. In the video, she was talking about your freedom number. Like, what is the number that you would need in order to quit your job, per se? How much money did you need to have in the bank in order to feel safe? And even though I'm not planning on quitting my job, I would like to establish a freedom number for myself. And that is going to be by adding additional money to my emergency fund. In the video, she was encouraging people to, if you're planning on quitting your job, come up with your freedom number and then live off of a minimalistic budget. Not necessarily like bare bones, because like she said, the rug's not being pulled from up underneath you. So you're not actually like out here without a job or quitting your job. You're preparing for it. So you're going to live off of a minimalistic budget and save everything else to go towards your freedom number. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do this, that I could live off of less. And it might be less money going towards savings challenges. I don't know. Less money being spent on travel, maybe. But for the month of May, I want to challenge myself to see exactly how much I can save if I live off of only $1,000 per pay period. Okay, so what I want to do is first make a complete budget and explain to you how I came up with the $1,000 per paycheck. Now, I already explained that I have 6 sources of income, plus I get money from my guy, so I guess that technically would be a 7th source, but 6 sources of income that I receive, and that's what I want to budget with. I try not to budget with my guy's money. That's just like bonus cash. I'm using the Complete Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner. This planner can be found down below, linked in my Amazon storefront. If you're interested in the physical planner, it comes in weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly budgeting styles. But if you're interested in the digital downloads, then you would head down below to my Etsy store and you can digitally download the pages where you can print again and again. All right, I already set up the dates on the calendar, but I also did a little bit of other footwork before we get started, and I want to explain what that is. Incomes. one laminated sheet that she drew on. Okay. I wrote down all of my bills that I have here, and I reflected back on last month's bills to make sure I didn't miss anything, and the total came up to $3,351. Now, this does include the loan that I'm paying back to myself for my car to pay back my savings, as well as my student loans, my mortgage, and then all of my utilities. Some of this money my guy does put in on, but again, I don't really count his money in. I leave it as just like extra fluff money, because no matter what, if he's here or not, I need to make sure I can pay my bills. You understand? Okay. Next up is my cash envelopes. I look back at my cash envelopes for last month, and I decided some of them needed to be increased. None of them did I decrease. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I did increase my eat out budget from $150 to $200 because I want to be realistic. $50 a week is not a lot. Also, I increased the kids' money, which is Jace's gas station run money, to $40. So that's $10 per week. That's reasonable. Before it was like $20. That's only $5 a week. He's gonna spend more than that. For Stunkin, I increased mine to $60 because as I'm getting out in the field with my work from home job, I think I'm going to be stopping and getting coffees along the way or energy drinks, and I want to make sure that I have enough. So these are the numbers that I came up with for my cash envelopes, and that equaled $1,420. If you're doing this plan as well, I would encourage you to write down all of your bills that you have for the month and all of the money you're thinking you need for like day-to-day spending, right? Cash envelopes are just for day-to-day spending, not necessarily like your runs to Costco, this or that, but how much do you need like day-to-day to make it through the month? That would be considered your cash envelopes. Add up that number as well. And my grand total came to $4,771. Now, at first I thought I'll take $750 per paycheck. So that would be $750 times 6, and that would have only been $4,500. And again, my total was 1420 plus 3351, 4771. So that's not enough, right? So then my next thing was, should I do 800 maybe, which will be $4,800, but that would just barely meet these items. And don't forget, I still need to put money towards sinking funds. And I still want to put some towards savings challenges. There's also the college binder. So there's 3 other categories here that I still might need to put money into. And I don't want to make a bare bones budget where I start to feel deprived, but instead want to have fun doing what I want to do and still see how much I can put away at the end of the month. So with that being said, I came up with $6,000. And that means that I'd have $1,229 to satisfy these other pieces over here. And I think that should be enough. I mean, I usually put way more than that over here, but we're going to make it work. And today we're going to make a master plan so I can show you how. And when we get done with this master plan, we'll be doing our first budget for $1,000 with my first nursing pay. All right, so let's get into setting up the monthly budget first, and we'll use this as our guide. This is my budget from last month, and pretty much the due dates are pretty much the same. Some bills went up by a couple of dollars, but the one thing that I've done that has been very, very helpful for me is set up the majority of my bills on flat rates. So they just have a flat rate every single month. They're always the same, which works well for me. All right, so let's see. Xfinity is one of the bills that I am going to pay out of this first check. And that one is $182. I'm reflecting back on that paper that I wrote down all my bills on as well. Stream and LOC is due on the 16th. And then I have my water bill due on the 20th and my car insurance on the 22nd. I have my student loan due on I have my student loan due on the 24th and my car loan due on the 25th. And because that is a weekend, I think my student loan is due here. I'll just pay it here. For my student loan, I'm going to pay $750, and that's a little bit more than what's due. And my car loan, I'm going to pay less, which is going to be $500 because the minimum I think is $450. Or $445, I think it is. But anyway, I'm going to pay $500. AT&T is due on the 27th. And that one is $279. Georgia Power is due on the 29th. That's a flat rate as well, which is $227. And then my mortgage is $800 and it's due at the end of the month. I think that's everything as far as bills. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight all of the bills yellow. All right, so for the green category, it's gonna be my actual paychecks. And I will get RN Pay here, which I already did. And we're gonna say 1,000. It's crazy. Okay, RN Pay here, 1,000. And RN Pay here, 1,000. Also, I will get a YouTube check here. I did a deep dive into my YouTube analytics and talked about exactly how much I'll be getting, but I'll be budgeting with $1,000 from YouTube. And then my Etsy shop, I want to do around the end of the month for 1,000. And also my book sales come on the 28th or 29th, but we'll put here 1,000 for book sales. And Amazon affiliate. Those two come on the same day towards the end of the month, so we will use that. So that is everything as far as the bills. For my guys' money, I think I might bring a portion of it here and then put a portion of it into my freedom money, which is the money that I'll count up at the end of the month. And some of it I just won't bring on camera because I don't want to bring every single penny he gives me here. Some I spend on groceries, extra groceries, things like that. All right, so that is the layout of all the bills and the checks. Now, for this check right here, I did already receive it. And I want to pay on this bill right here and my LOC here. So I'm going to pay the LOC and Xfinity out of this check. I won't get another check until the 16th, and that's when Stream is due, water. So I don't know. We'll figure it out from there. But what I'm going to do, instead of getting directly into my paycheck budget, what I want to pay, I first want to talk about the rest of the monthly budget and what I'm planning on doing with that $1,229 that we spoke about. So income is going to go here. Bills are going to go here, and we already know the bills equal $33.51 from our little cheat sheet. All right, and that's going to leave $26.49. From there, we're going to do our cash envelopes. Oh, I forgot date night. I added another category because we've been trying to do our 777. Like every 7 days we go on a dinner date, every 7 weeks we go on a short trip, and every 7 months we're going to go on a large trip. So I need to put $50 towards that one for the month. Should I put 50? Nah, let's put 100. That'll be every other week. I can take $50 and do something with that. So $600 goes here. This is $200 for gas, which is about $50 per week for Philip. I also get mileage from my job for being out in the field, my work from home job. So I might be able to offset some of this gas when I get paid with that check. Weekend fund will be $200. Stunkin is going to be $60. Kids, $40. Salisa, $50. And this is just like if I want to get something quick like lashes, or you know, if I need some more gel for my hair, anything that I want to get that I just want to stop and pick up something, I have that cash in my wallet. Eat out is going to be $200, and that's even a bare bones budget for me, but we're going to try to stick to it. And then nails is the other one I didn't do. And that's going to be $70. How's she spelling nails out here in these streets? Okay, hold on. So let me add this up. 100, 600, 200, 200, 60, 40, 50, 200, 70. Okay, so that'll be $15.20 because I added the money for date night. And now we'll take $26.49 minus $15.20, and we have $1,129. Ooh, 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 ooh. She gonna make it though, because $1,129, it could be done. My sinking funds, the reason why I don't want to beef up a whole bunch into sinking funds when I'm on this bare bones budget is because, or not bare bones, what is it? Minimalistic budget, is because anything that I allot to my sinking funds, I don't know about you, but I give myself permission to spend. So that means if I'm putting money into beauty, I'm going to be like, oh, I can go get my hair braided. Or if I put money into household, I'm like, oh, I could go get those chocolate covered strawberries from Costco. Or, you know, no matter what, if I have money in travel, I'm like, oh, I could make that travel trip and go on a cruise next weekend, just for the weekend, you know? So I like to kind of, now that I'm trying to budget minimalistically, be minimalistic with sinking funds, but I want everything to get something. So let's go ahead and reflect on what we did last month first. Oh, before I do that, let me put this college binder down. What am I going to do? I usually try to put like $1,000 for the month, but I only have 1,129. Some decisions are going to have to be made, okay, is what it is. And also travel is important to me because I'm not playing about the travel binder. I got places to be. Okay, so travel and college binder. Now, let's think this through. I'm thinking I can do one category in the college binder. And I think the next one is $295. Hold on. Okay, this is my daughter's college binder, and I saved this money so that I could pay for her housing for college. Yeah, $295 is the next one. Okay. Wait, what's after that? Some decisions got to be made. $305. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'll probably do one out of my guy's money, or at least a half of one. But I'm going to do $295 out of this budget. So we know at least she's getting $295. Okay, the other thing that needs to happen, minus $295. The other thing that needs to happen is she needs some spending money. So I put Janae up here. And she used this money for spending and groceries. But we're going to cut her back too and only do $300. That's a lot though, because look. I'm down to $530. What? $534. Okay, I'm going to make it work. I can do this. I can do hard things. I can do it. All right, let's see what we're going to do with everybody else. Jace is going to get 30. Salisa is going to get 30. Nate is going to get 20. Okay. Hold on. Let me just think. Okay, household. I'm going to put, we didn't put the whole 150 last time, so I'm going to put 50 for household. Because I do feel like a Costco run is going to have to come soon. Car, I'm going to put 50. Birthdays, I don't have another birthday until Jace's birthday at the end of August, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Medical, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Gingy and Pepper, they have plenty. So, I mean, I do need to get another cat tree for them. Nah, I'm going to hold off on them too. Clothing definitely needs something. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put 50 towards clothing. And then beauty doesn't need anything. I think it has money in there. I'll check, but I think beauty has money in there. I'm going to put a little bit towards HOA. We'll put 25. Life happens. We'll put 25. And travel. That's the one I didn't do. Okay, so what is this? Okay, hold on. Let me add this up. 300, 30, 30, 20, 50, 50, 50, 50, 25, and 25. Okay, so that's 630 plus 295. That's 925. So we only have 200 left. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got some changes. Okay. I need to get at least something into this travel binder. Let's put 20 in here. And household. Let's give Janae 250. Should be fine. 250. So she'll just be getting groceries and not too much extra spending, but she'll be all right. So 250 and 20. So I just saved another, what is that? 50 and $80. Okay. I think this could work. Okay, so 250, 30, 30, 20, 50, 20, 50, 25, 25. Okay, so that's 500. Okay. And then plus 295, so that's 795. And we're gonna minus 1129, so I have 334. Now, how much? This is for the month minus the extra. Of course, I'm gonna have a bonus cash stuffing with some money from my guy, but outside of that, this is what I got. $334. Let's put 80 towards travel because I feel like, hold on. Okay, the travel binder, the hotels is 40. Yeah, let's put 80. We'll put 80. That'll give me at least 2 of them travel binders. Oh, wait. So that should leave savings challenges 254. Now remember, this is all just a game I'm playing with myself, y'all. Don't feel bad for me, okay? There's there's gonna be plenty of extra money over here going towards my freedom fund. There's enough. If I want to move some towards travel, I can at a later date. Don't start sending me cash apps thinking you need to help me out because I ain't got enough. Baby, I got enough. I'm just trying to like make myself believe. You understand? Make myself believe that this is what I got to work with. Then everything extra I could just dump over into a high yield savings account. Okay, now let's see. 250, 30, 30, 20, 50, 20, 50, 25, 25, and 80. Okay, so that should be 580. We'll take that from 1129, and that's going to be 549. And now 295 plus 254, that is definitely $549. And that, my friends, is a zero-based budget based on $1,000 a paycheck. Okay, now let's write it all out and make sure it's right. $6,000. We already talked about the sources of that. $33.51 is what I have to do for my bills. Cash envelopes, $15.20. Now I could have cut some of these cash envelopes. Nobody said I got to eat out $200 worth of food or $600 worth of groceries. Come on, Salisa, you're doing too much. But it's what I want to do with my money. And I encourage you to do what you want to do with yours too. Okay, so no, this is a judgment-free zone here. Saving challenges, $549 total. So let's go ahead and add all this up. 6,000 minus 33.51 minus 15.20 minus 580 and 549. Okay. And bada boom, bada bing, we have made a zero-based budget for the month. This is the game plan for the month. What? Okay. We're going to do it. Now, to get started, let's go ahead and work on the first paycheck, which is my nursing pay for $1,000. All right, so with $1,000 being on the table, I do want to pay those bills that I already spoke about, which is going to be my line of credit and my Xfinity. I feel like out of every check, I'm probably going to need to put at least $300 to $500 out of every $1,000 check to make sure I'm good by the end of the month, but when these start hitting heavy. Like I literally don't have much due right now, only one thing before the next check, but I thought I better pick up one of these. Otherwise, when I get to this check for $1,000, I need to pay these two and this, and then this check, I would have to pay this. That's the whole check and this. And then this check would come, you know what I mean? Like stay ahead of the game with my bills. That's my game plan. So I'm going to pay Xfinity and LOC. All right, so let's add that up, and everything else we should be able to cash stuff. That'll be $342. And we have $658 left. All right, now that we got that established, let's talk about how I'm determining how much I'm gonna put in my cash envelopes and sinking funds. Let me get another pen because I feel like that one's not really showing up. There we go. All right, I transferred over to a Sharpie S-Gel 0.7. I wish I had a 1.0, but I don't have one. Okay, so for cash envelopes, the way I wanna handle this, because we're already here, right? So I really have 4 full weeks that I need to make this work. 4 full weeks. And for that, I'm thinking I can divide up what I have in my monthly plan for cash envelopes by 4. Now let's see what that is, because that just came up in my brain out of nowhere. Divided by 4. That's $380. We can do that today. We can do that. All right. So what I'm going to say is, some of them like nails divided by 4 don't make no sense. Let me see what I can divide by 4. We're going to do date night, and we'll do $25. We're going to do groceries, $150. We're going to do weekend fun, 50. Anything I have left over, I'm rolling over to the next week. Because like this weekend, we are going to do a couple of things, but mainly am processing Etsy orders. So we're not going to be out as much this weekend. Actually, we're going to go see a movie. So we'll probably spend this weekend fun money. But if there's ever a weekend fun or groceries, I don't spend it all, I'm going to roll it over. We'll just recap how much I have left. Okay. Stunkin, 20, 40, 60. Let's just put 20. That's an odd number. I don't want to put, oh, I guess I could put 15. I'll put 15. All right, kids, 10. Myself, 20. I'm going to put 20. Knowing that I only have $30 left to last 3 more weeks. Eat out, 50. Oh, let me put 100. I want to go to this Japanese restaurant today, you guys. I'm going to put 100 for this time, and I'll just have to short myself another time. All right, so let's add it up, and I'm already running into obstacles. Do you see how this could work? That's why I was like, I want to bring you guys along so you can see that, like, obstacles are going to occur. All right, $25, $150, $50, $15, $10, $20, and $100. I'm not going to put anything towards nails, so that equals $370, and we'll take that from the $658, and we're down to $288. All right, so what next? I'm going to put some towards some of these sinking funds. $288 is a lot. I would like to get to at least like $100 in challenges because we need to do our group play every Saturday. So let's go ahead and put some towards Janae. We'll put 50. Jace, Nate, and myself. I'll put 10 towards each of ours. That's already the 80, so we're down to 200. We got about another 100 left to go. Household and travel. Household. I was gonna put 50, and travel, we'll put 40. All right, I think that should be just about in line. So let's see, 50, 10, 10, 10, 50, 40. So that's $170 minus 288. 118. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 170, and we have $118 left, and that's going to go towards savings challenges. Nothing's going to go on the college binder for this time, and that is going to be our first $1,000 budget. You guys, I'm going to have some discipline about myself because the main category that's going to be giving me problems is eat out. But I'm going to have some discipline about myself. So today we're going to be stuffing $658. I think I'm just going to do $660. So $120 will go to savings challenges. So let me grab some cash and we will get started. All right, I have the $660 here in order for us to do our cash stuffing. We'll flip to the page in just a minute. Let me count her up. There's 1, 2, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 6, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, $660. Whoo, child. Okay, 660. And I have a variety of bills. Hopefully I have enough change, but if not, we'll use the completed binder in order to make some more change. Before we get started, I do want to put some money into Fiona and Fernando. Let me get Fernando on the table. Fernando is aquí. Here he is. Looking for a piggy bank where there's blue or pink. They are available in my Etsy storefront. Go ahead and get your hands on one. Fiona and Fernando are here on the table. Let's see how much coins I have.
I know I have some. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on out. Come on out. The whole gang's here. Come on out. It's okay. It's safe. You can come out now. Thank you. All right, so that's all the coins that I have.
Put that to the side first, and we're going to go ahead and load these two up. I'm putting all of my pennies in Fernando, and all of my silvers go in Fiona. So hold on. Okay, I think that's it for that. Their snouts do screw off as well, so you can use that way if you don't want to put it into the slot in the top of the pigs. But they are for sale, and they are so fun and so cute. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to Fiona and Fernando. All right, now that we got that done, let's go ahead and look into my Cash wallet. Oh, I do have some 1s and 5s. I've still been doing that, believe it or not. I have some here. Let's go ahead and get that put away. I have... And am I going to be doing 1s and 5s? No, I'm not. I don't think. Wait, should I? Maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like if I'm on the bare... But I'm really not on a bare budgets cash envelope journey, am I? Because I actually put more than what I typically do. So stop playing, Salisa. Put your 1s and 5s to the side, ma'am. You already know what's going on. You already have the same amount of cash as what you've been having. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26. Okay, so $26 needs to go in the 1s and 5s challenge. Let me get that. Do you remember that we started over? Do you remember that? We got done with the 1s and 5s and put it over here. We saved $450, and now we're starting another round of let's save $450. How many times are we going to get done with this before the end of the year? What'd I say? 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, $26. Okay. The world is my oyster. Let me get some markers. And we're going to do some 5s. We'll make 26. And 5 challenge with $26 going in for today. I'm going to keep putting the 1s and 5s away. I'm just being ridiculous right now. I know. You don't have to say it. That is it for the 1s and 5s challenge and the completed binder. Do I need some change out of here? Let me get some change while we got it out. It won't hurt. Let's get a few 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's get a few 5s. Five, 10, 15, 20. Wait, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Not that stuck 5 again. Okay, 40. 40 total came out. I might still have a few of the completed binders in my Etsy store. I'm not sure. I didn't check before I came on, but if you're interested in getting your hands on one, check it out and see if it's still there. I'll be closing down the shop probably in the next couple of days. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and first do our cash stuffing, our sinking funds and cash envelopes, and then we're gonna get onto our group play. As far as what I have left in my cash envelopes, I have nothing in any folder except for date night. And that's because I didn't pay this last time. And everything else, I have nothing, okay? I have nothing. Don't get me out here being Whitney. Okay, where's my book? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing without my book. Where's my book? Okay, let's start over. Salisa is supposed to get 20. Taking it back to the old school, kinda. This is kind of like an old school cash stuffing where it's gonna get a little bit of everything all over the place. All right, let me put this here. All right, next up is kids, and that is going to get 10. I have to look at my planner or I will really mess this up because these odd amounts are messing me up already. Groceries is going to get 150. Hold on. Get in there. Okay, there. Groceries is going to get 150. That should be good, actually. We got some groceries. I just need to stop being excessive. Okay, gas is going to get... Where's gas? What happened? I didn't put anything... I didn't put anything towards gas? Oh, no, that's not going to work. I need gas for my car to go to work. Okay, we're going to put 50 in gas. I guess we're only going to put 50 in eat out. Golly. Okay, 50 in gas. Eat out, then I'm only going to put 50 instead of 100. I cannot believe I didn't budget anything for gas. That just messed up my whole plan. Okay, weekend fun is going to get 50. Date night is supposed to get 25, but I still have that money in there. I'm going to put this 25 towards groceries. Sorry, y'all. There's a change of plans. I'm putting that in groceries. And I'm going to make some corrections in my book in just a second, so I'll know exactly what I did and did not do for the month. Date night already has some money, and nothing goes in deposit. So that is everything for my cash envelopes. Now, hold on. Let me just make a few corrections over here. I put the 25 from here and here. I put the 50 from here and here. Okay, we back on track. All right, we're back on track. Now, let's go ahead and stuff some sinking funds. All right, sinking funds are on the table. I mean, and I'm really acting like I'm struggling. This is what I'm saying. I think a lot of this is mindset. Because there's money in here I can spend if I really needed to. This is just what I'm budgeting. You know what I mean? Like, stop acting crazy, Salisa. Stop it. All right, $10. $10 is going to go in Nate's folder. Like, for instance, this is just for petty cash for my guy so he could get stuff like light bulbs, this and that, without asking me for money for some of the things that are household expenses. I just tell him, go to the folder. He never goes to the folder. He just spends it out his own money. There's one, 150, 70, 90, $210 that I could reach for if I really was short somewhere else. So stop it. Do you see how our mindset can change things? Stop it. Okay. Janae's going to get 50. This is her money from last month, 250. I'm going to take this out and put 50 in. When I get some change and I go to the bank to give her her money, we'll put the 250 in. But for today, we will put 300 and take 50. For today, we'll put 300 in and take 50 out, knowing that 250 of this is from last month. I never made it to 400 last month, and everything worked out okay. I need to take her to get groceries, but other than that, she's good. Jace, he's going to get 10. And he has 150, 170, so now he'll have 180. You see what I'm saying? So there's extra money. If he needs to go to the gas station, we can pull it out of here. Stop, Salisa. Stop it. You're acting like you have nothing. Stop it. All right, and for myself, I'm also going to get 10. And look at how much I could spend. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 2, 5, 10, 215 if I need it. But I'm really going to try to live off of the $1,000 per paycheck for this month. All right, next up is household. And that is going to get 50. Oh, we got enough for a Costco run. We already had enough, probably $200, $300. Yeah. See? 20, 40, 45, 50. Now, how much do we have? 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 55, 60, 365. 365? Ooh, that's good. That's good. Them cinnamon rolls been calling my name, but my body said, don't do it. Don't do it. Them cinnamon rolls is so good. Okay, and everything else, we're not putting anything. Should I put travel over here? Maybe I'll put the travel over here for local travel. I was going to put $40 towards my travel binder, but I'm going to put the 40 here, and I'll beef up my travel binder when I get money from my guy. So there's 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. Because I kind of do want to do a little local trip soon. So I better get on that. I guess we'll be getting on it in June. I don't know. I might have some extra I could put towards it this month. All right, so that is everything for sinking funds. And now, guess what it's time for, guys? Wait, first to count up over here to make sure I'm on track, because y'all know I be getting off track. 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. How'd I get 135? Oh, I didn't put my stunk in. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. She got to go back over here and put some money in stunk in. Oh, no, not in here. In my wallet. I forgot I added stunk into my folder, like for coffee runs, lashes, things like that. But baby, I already budgeted an extra 15 to go towards my stunking, and it will go. There we go. That's how that go. And now we have $120 to do our savings challenges. Okay, so first on the list is the group play. Let me clear off this desk. Just in case you are unfamiliar with our group play, this is it. This is the high-low group play for Q2, and we are playing this together. Thank goodness this should not be a problem for me to stuff. Even if I hit a high number like this one for week 1, I still should probably be okay. What we do is scratch a number last Saturday. This Saturday, we scratch the other number, but before we do, we pick a comment from last week's video to see if the person thought that this scratch would be higher than lower than the number 2. Now, if they're correct, we add the 2 numbers together. Whether they guess higher or lower, doesn't matter. If they guess correctly, we add the numbers together. If they're incorrect, then we multiply the 2. So either way, this should not be a huge week to save with the number 2, but we'll just see how it goes from here on out. If you want the blank template to play along with us for the next, how many more weeks we got? 8 weeks. Then go ahead and hit my description bar and the challenge is already linked for you. You just have to click and print. All right, let's go ahead and look back on the comments and see who's driving the bus for last week's group play. Hold on. All right, so to get started, we're gonna go here to the last RN pay of April, time for our group play. And we're gonna click on TubeBuddy right here and then click on pick a winner. Once we get there, we're just gonna pick a winner, but you won't be winning anything, just a chance to actually drive the bus. And it goes to Trudy Sprunger 6942, and she said higher. That's what I'm talking about, Trudy. Be about your business. I love that. I love that for me. All right, so you guys see that's what's going on. Let me stop the recording. Trudy said higher, so now we're gonna go here. Do you guys know, out of all the times for the internet to go out, it went out right now, and I had to connect to cellular data in order to do this. Okay, so here goes the number. Let's see if what Trudy said is correct. She said higher. What is that? Wait, stop playing. Just scratch it. Okay, there we go. A number 4. Trudy was right. Hey, Trudy, you did that, girl. Yay. All right, so that means we just need to add these 2 numbers together because Trudy was correct, and we'll be saving $6 today. But before we do that, let's go ahead and scratch. We went here, so now we'll go here and scratch and see what next week number we'll be guessing with. That looks like a 7. All right, guys. Will the next number be higher or lower than the number 7? That is the question. Comment down below and let me know what you think so you could possibly be the driver of the bus on next Saturday's group play. Next Saturday, I'll be scratching here, and we're going to pick a comment to see if the person was correct, and we'll decide if we add or multiply. Is it going to be higher or lower than 7? Let me know your guess, and we'll see this one next Saturday. All right, the cash goes back over here, and for today, we need to put $6. I think I had a 5 and a 6. Here is our group play. Where is it? Here it is. Group play envelope. And we're going to be putting $6 in. Now, so far for group play in 4 weeks, I have saved 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. $80 in 4 weeks. $80 in what? Wait, not 40. What? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. In 4 semanas. You understand what I'm saying? I had to say it in Spanish that time. All right, so that's everything for the group play. Now, we have minimal to play with, but we're going to get it done because remember, we're doing what we got to do. Before I get started, our cherry scratch off. Oh my gosh, I didn't show you guys here. I put it in a short. Here's the cherry bundle. It comes with this envelope, this, and then a roll and save like this. Turn up. All the cherries are in the building. And thank you guys who bought this sight unseen because I literally had to like get it together. But I did, and y'all already bought out the bundles, and I've already made all of them. So they'll be going out soon. These are all the cherry bookmarks. Hey, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I want to put this one in here because it does have smaller numbers, and I'm going to work towards my bookmark challenges regardless. Regardless. Yes, I have to say it like that. Let me put it behind Should I put it in behind? Yeah, behind May. Okay, behind May. Okay. We're going to get our challenges done. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're going to get them done. All right. Now, let's see. This is great. For the month of May, for the Fridays challenge, it is $2. $2 es todo. That's not bad at all. So let's go ahead and put that into our calculator. All right. So we got 2 for the Fridays challenge. Every Friday you save the actual date, and yesterday was the 2nd. I needed to say May 2nd. I'm going to work on the 9th next week. We're going to be doing this every week. I can't overextend myself. Okay. Next, we're going to do our May challenge, and I want to go ahead and hit up the 10, the 10, the 20. Oh, if I do 23, that'll be 25. Let's do the 23. We're up to 25. Now, I want to do one of the cherries. Wait, scratch off? Nah, let's do one of these. We need something predictable in my life for today, okay? This cherries one is just a bonus bookmark, and I'm hoping to get it done by the end of June, right? Because then that'll be within the first 6 months. I added this one in as a bonus. All right, let's see. Let's do 10. All right, so we're up to $35 in bookmark challenges, and I feel good about that. I don't know where you guys sit with it, but I feel good about it. So that's $35, 20, take out 5 and put in another 20, 40. So that's 35 total I put in. For the bookmarks, we have $1,000 in the bank, and then 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. $1,244. So exciting. The bookmark challenges are like small amounts, but they be adding up over time. Cherries, everything between 10 and 30. What do I have left? Nah. We're not gonna do that one this time. Roll and save. Okay, let's do this one. I got that little girl roll and save, but I need to finish it. Maybe I should finish that one before moving on to this one. Let's do one of each. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? I'm going to use the dice inside of a dice. That's just how we roll. That is a 3, and that is exactly how we roll. $3. $3 going into the first little cherry. Turn up. We did something towards our cherry roll and save. That's what I'm going to say. We did something. Okay? So that's that. Most basic challenge ever. I do want to put some in here. I want to put some in here, and I want to put some in that box. But let's see. Most basic challenge ever. My smallest number is 10. What is all these ones in here for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I took 10 out, and we're going to color in this 10 and put a 20 in. Okay? So hold on. Let me get a marker. And this will be for the most basic challenge ever. Look at me staying away from over there. Okay, that's okay. We're going to get it done. Trust me, we're going to get them done. All right, so that's the most basic. We put $10 in there. The little girl. Let me do the little girl. Come on, we could do something with the little girl. Where's my dice? All right, I only have 2 more times 1, so I'm rolling the dice, double dice. That's just how we roll. Oh, 4. Okay. Ow, ow. That's only $4. Let's do it again. How we roll. Oh, look at, the little numbers are coming out for me today. That is 3. That is a total of $7. That is a total of 7. 1, 2, 3. Is there a 10? Oh, yes, there is. 10, 11, 12, 13 comes out, and 20 goes in. And now for the little girl, roll and save. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 120, 1, 2. 122, and some of my ink is transferring onto my envelope. I don't appreciate that, little girl. Anyway, okay, so that is that. 122 is in there. Quarterly challenge, we'll get to that later. Flowers, scratch. What? Wait. I had to scratch my nose on that one. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. No way, Jose. That thing will zero me out. I need to wait on a bonus cash stuffing for that thing. If y'all don't know, I got a large black scratch off card. The numbers have been as high as $90. We cannot play out here in these streets with this little bit of money. So we're not going to do that. So let's move on to some other things. Most interestingly, the most basic box ever. You guys killed yourselves of these, okay? And they're all packed and ready to ship. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They're all done, but it was really not that bad at all. I really enjoy making this box, and I think you guys are going to love it. Okay, so I'm loving it. We're going to put some money in there today. We already did section 1. There's 10 sections that go between $10 and $100. We already did section 1 and 3. Let's finish up section 2. Yeah, let's do section 2. All right, so we must need $15 because it saves $20 and we already did 5. So we need 15. Not bad at all. This is my type of box. You feel me? Not bad at all. $20. I am just randomly picking colors, okay?
Whatever I got down there is what's getting colored. We got blue. We got brown. And we got yellow. Yellow about to dry out.
These are the markers I don't necessarily love, the shuttle arts. I like the grabby markers, but I'm using the shuttle arts because they're just easily available. All right, so that's $15 we put in there. And now we have $20 in section 2. These boxes, let me know if you guys are interested in these. I'll probably bring some more back in the next launch, or maybe like even a mid-month launch. That's what I've been thinking about, because I didn't have a chance to offer the cherry bookmarks to everybody. I want to do that. The cherry scratch offs, these, and maybe some more completed binders, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a little mini mid-month launch. Let me know if you'd be interested in those products. All right, now that we did that, we have quite a bit, and I got an idea. Let's do stack more money. This could be a good or a bad idea. If I end up with an IOU, you know that it was a bad idea, but let's go ahead and do stack more money. I have a 10-sided dice. I'm supposed to pull a number. Step 1, 49. Step 2, we're going to roll the dice, and if it's an odd number, we add these 2, and if it's an even number that shows up, we multiply. So let's go. 5, that's odd. And that means we add these 2, that'll be $13. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, do I have a 2? Oh, I got a 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. All right, things are about to get hairy. 13 is going in number 49. Hold on. Hold on, let me do this, and then we're going to go to the next one. $48. Oh, okay. That's just how we roll. What? That's a 6. That's even. So we got to multiply. 4 times 8 is 32. Oh, no. Oh, no. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31? Wait. Immediately looks around for $1. No, I'm not playing with no dollar. I'm not doing no dollar IOU. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Where's my wallet? Where's my... Where is her wallet? I'm not doing a dollar IOU. You can forget about it. I'll take $5 out of my coffee and put $4 in. These technically should be in the 1s and 5s challenge, but please don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, okay? Because I donated $1 to the Stack More Money. So I'm going to keep those 4 1s in that pocket for right now. All right, so now we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Won't he make a way? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? $32. That is going to be the end of Stack More Money for this week. And of our first 1,000 weekly budgets challenge. Oh, wait, this goes in that Stack My Money box. Hold on, that stays in there. So I'll be checking in every week with updates with the wins, the struggles, and of course, tracking of the emergency fund growth. We'll talk about that towards the end. And if you want to join me, pick your own budget cap. I mean, it doesn't have to be 1,000, it could be 800, whatever works for you, and let's save together. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any of the updates that are coming for the whole month of May. And yeah, let's just get started with this challenge and kick off May in a fun way. All right, I think that's everything for today. Whether you're new to this or true to this, put this one single emoji right here letting me know that you made it. And I will see you guys all really, really soon. I'll be putting out kind of vlog style videos with envelope spending throughout the month, so I hope you guys are interested. And I will talk to you soon. Take care.